Research instrument, validity, and reliability. What is it? In constructing the research instrument of the study, there are many factors to be considered. The types of instrument, reason for choosing the type, and the description and conceptual definition of its parts are some of the factors that need to be decided before constructing a research instrument. Furthermore, it is also very important to understand the concepts of scales of research instruments and how to establish validity and reliability of instrument. Characteristic of a good research: concise. Have you tried answering a very long test, and because of its length, you just pick the answer without reading it? A good research instrument in concise is length, yet can elicit the needed data.
Sequential. Questions or items must be arranged well. It is recommended to arrange it from the simplest to the most complex. In this way, the instrument will be more favorable to the respondents to answer.
Valid and reliable. The instrument should pass the test of validity and reliability to get more appropriate and accurate information.
Easily tabulated. Since we'll be constructing an instrument for quantitative research, these factors will be considered hence before crafting the instrument. The researcher makes sure that the variable and research question are established. This will be an important basis for making items and the research instrument.
Daisy, good morning classmates. We are Group 1 and we are presenting characteristic of a good instrument. I am Janeline A. Abrigana and I am discussing concise, sequential, valid and reliable, and easily tabulated. Concise. Ang ibig sabihin ng concise, mas pinapaiksi nito yung research. Kumbaga, kukunin na lang natin yung summary ng isang research para mas madali natin itong maintindihan. Sequential naman, ang sequential naman, magsisimula ito, for example, isang test, magbibigay tayo ng isang test dun sa research na ginawa natin. Mag-uumpisa tayo sa pinakamadali hanggang sa pinakamahirap na test. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng sequential. Valid and reliable. Kailangan pag gumawa tayo ng isang research, kailangan sigurado tayo na galing ito sa reliable na source and makakasigurado tayo na valid at hindi ito basta-basta lang nakuha kung saan. Easy tabulated, ito yung mga, pwede tayong gumawa ng form ng easy tabulated kung saan makikita dun yung format o pagkakasunod-sunod ng isang research instrument.
Ways in developing research instrument. There are 3 ways you can consider in developing the research instrument for your study. First is adapting an instrument from the already utilized instrument from previous related studies. The second way is modifying an existing instrument when the available instruments do not yield the exact data that will answer the research problem. And the third way is when the researcher made his own instrument that corresponds to the variable and scope of his current study.
There are the 3 ways you can consider in developing your research instrument for your study. First is adapting an instrument. Ito yung paggamit ng instrumento o data na kapareho ng pinag-aaralan mo, di kaya ito iakma sa iyong pinag-aaralan. The second way is modifying an existing instrument. Ito yung data o instrumento na kapag may kaunting problema, ay pwede mo itong palitan nang sa gayon ay maging tama at sa gayon ay ito ay maging akma sa iyong pinag-aaralan. The third way is when the researcher made his own instrument. Ito yung researcher na kapag gumawa siya, ay ma-execute niya ng tama yung pinag-aaralan at the same time. At the same time, ito'y magawa niya ng paraan upang maging perfecto yung kanyang research. What is a research instrument? Research instrument, ito yung mga bagay na pwede mong magamit sa pangongolekta ng mga data, measurement, and analyze the analyzed data na nakabase sa iyong pinag-aaralan. Research instrument. These tools are most commonly used in the science, health science, and social science, and the education as assess in patient and planned student research staff.
Common skills used in quantitative research. Likert scale. This is the most common scale used in the quantitative research. Respondents were asked to write or rank statement according the scale provided. Example, a Likert scale that measured the attitude of students toward distance learning.
So ano nga ba ang common skills used in quantitative research? Ito ay pinakaraniwang sukat na ginagamit sa quantitative research. O rate o irarangko. Halimbawa nito, Likert scale. Sumusukat ito sa saloobin ng mag-aaral o distansyo ng pag-aaral. Halimbawa, item. Item, lagyan natin ng mga pagkakaroon na kahirapan sa pagpapahayag ng alalahanin sa ating guro. So, lalagyan natin sa gilid na lubos na sumasang-ayon, hindi sumasang-ayon, lubos na hindi sumasang-ayon. So, lagyan na natin check doon kung sumasang-ayon ay hindi.
Semantic differential. In this scale, a series of bipolar adjectives will be rated by the respondents. This scale seems to be more advantageous since it is more flexible and easy to construct.
Semantic differential. Ang semantic differential ay ginagamit upang suriin ang mga opinyon at saloobin at pagpapahalaga ng isang tao tungkol sa konsepto, bagay at pangyayari sa isang kontrolado at wastong paraan.
Validity. A research instrument is considered valid if it measured what it's supposed to measure. When measuring our communication proficiency, level of student, speech performance using a rubric or rating scale is more valid than students are given multiple choices tests. Validity also has several types: phase, content, construct, concurrent, and predictive validity.
Phase validity, it also known as logical validity. It calls for an initiative judgment of the instrument as it appears. Just by looking at the instrument, the researcher decides if it's valid.
Phase validity. Halimbawa kung sinasabi ng karamihan sa mga taga-rate na ang pagsusulit o talatanungan ay lubos na naangkop para sa pagsukat ng isang partikular na construction. Sasabihin namin ang pagsusulit ay mamataas na phase validity.
Content validity. An instrument that is judged with content validity meets the objectives of the study. It is done by checking the statements or questions if this elicits the needed information. Experts in the field of interest can also provide specific elements that should be measured by instrument.
Content validity. Isang halimbawa ng content validity gaya ng pamamaneho o pagbebenta ng real estate standardized na pagsubok para sa mga layunin pang-akademiko tulad ng SAT at GRE. Mga pagsusulit na sinusuri ang kaalaman sa mga domain ng subject area gaya ng biological, physics at literature. Isang sukatan para sa pagtatasa ng pamamahala ng galit.
Construct validity. It refers to the validity of instrument as it corresponds to the theoretical construct of the study. It is concerning if a specific measure relates to other measures.
Validity. Ano nga ba ang construct validity? Ang bisa ng pagbuo ay tumutukoy sa kung ang isang sukat o pagsubok ay sumusukat sa construction ng sapat. Ang isang halimbawa ay isang pagsukat ng utak ng tao tulad ng katalinuhan, antas ng emosyon, kausayan, o kakayahan.
Concurrent validity. When the instrument can predict results similar to those similar tests already validated, it has concurrent validity.
Concurrent validity. Ang concurrent validity ay kung gaano kahusay sa paghahambing ng isang pagsubok ang isang mahusay na itinatag ng pagsubok. Maaaring ito sumasangguni sa pagsasanay na sabay-sabay ng dalawang grupo o sa parehong oras o hiling na magkakaiba ng dalawang grupo na kumukuha na parehong
Predictive validity. When the instrument is able to produce results similar to the similar tests that will be employed in the future, it has predictive validity. This is particularly useful for the aptitude test.
Ang predictive validity ay ang antas kung saan tumpak na hinulaan ng mga marka ng pagsusulit ang mga marka sa isang sukatan ng pamantayan. Ang isang kapansing-pansing halimbawa ay ang antas kung saan hinulaan ng mga marka ng pagsusulit sa admission sa kolehiyo, ang average ng grade point sa kolehiyo, GPA.
Reliability refers to the consistency of the measure or result of the instrument.
Test-retest reliability, it is achieved by the giving the same test to the same group of respondents twice. The consistency of two scores will be checked.
Test-retest reliability is a measure of reliability obtained by administering the same test twice over a period of time to a group of individuals. For example, a group respondent is tested for IQ scores. Each respondent is tested. The two tests are said a month apart. Then the correlation coefficient between two sets of IQ score is a reasonable measure of a test-retest reliability of this test.
Equivalent forms reliability. It is established by administering two identical tests except for wording to the same group of respondents.
Internal consistency reliability. It determines how well the item measures the same contract. It is reasonable that when respondent get a high score in one item, he also get one similar item. There are three ways to measure the internal consistency: true, split half coefficient, Cron-Branch alpha, and Kuder-Richardson formula.